Drinking alcohol increases your cancer risk. This has already been pretty well established, but a recent research article took a closer look at how alcohol consumption impacts cancer risk. Essentially, the more alcohol you drink, the more at risk you are for cancer, and the less you drink, the less your risk for cancer. While this risk generally applies to any type of cancer, there are a few types of cancer that are more closely connected with alcohol consumption. That includes mouth or oral cancers, liver cancer, colorectal cancer, breast cancer, and a couple others. If you're at risk for any of those cancers, or perhaps you have a family history of one of those cancers, then a great thing you can do to reduce that risk is stop drinking alcohol. I'll put the DOI for that research article in the description, but really what prompted me to talk about this today was an article I read a few minutes ago. This one was based on a huge survey where they were asking people about their beliefs regarding alcohol and cancer risk. And only 30% of participants in this survey said they knew that there was a connection between cancer risk and alcohol consumption. That's not enough. Everyone needs to know this. And to be clear, this is all types of alcohol. 10% of the survey participants said that drinking red wine decreased your risk for cancer. And this is not true. Red wine, beer, whiskey, any type of alcohol increases those risks that we were just discussing. And all the time I hear that red wine is good for your heart, good for the cardiovascular system. And there's some truth to that. Red wine has resveratrol and some other compounds that can be really helpful for the cardiovascular system. But you know what else red wine has in it? Alcohol. And you can decide for yourself whether the benefits of red wine outweigh the risks of red wine, but I doubt I will ever say that alcohol of any type is healthy and a good choice. This doesn't mean that I don't think anyone should ever drink alcohol, but I think it's really important that we know the risk that we're taking. And some moderate consumption of alcohol every once in a while, sure, maybe you decide that's a risk worth taking for you. That's totally fine, and that's a choice that everyone can make for themselves. But I think it's really important that we all understand that alcohol can and will increase your risk for cancer. In my opinion, it is not something that should be considered healthy under any circumstances.